What up, fish people? Happy Father's Day. Hope everyone had a good one. Danny and I literally had about 2 minutes to spare. Oh, let me get that turned on. So we'll run through the hellos. So we had R.D. Youngbauer in first this evening, then Carol Cox. Welcome. Chew. Good to see you. Craig's Catfish Cave. Welcome to Lady Rorschach. Welcome. Whip. Good to see you. Bionic Bigfoot FT. Welcome. Cave of Wonders. Good to see you, Sage. Silver Creek. Welcome. Aquarium Domain. Always a pleasure. Richard Reynolds. How are you, sir?
And Lisa NJ.
Hi, Lisa. Beta Aquatics. Welcome.
Fishy on Tinktix.
Good to see you, fish on.
Hello.
All right. I think we made it to the bottom already, didn't we?
Record time.
All right. We are extremely out of it. We
Well,
are,
no. I mean, we had a fabulous Father's Day.
yes, a lot of driving. 7 hours
Yes.
of
Okay.
driving.
So it was 3 hours of driving, and I got to tell you, I dozed off than an hour. Ken had shaved 20 minutes off our trip. We'd been going 100 miles an hour. And I don't think I'm exaggerating. I was getting whipped around in the
Whatever.
passenger seat. No, seriously.
3G, welcome. Change the subject quickly. Griffin Fish, Ruben Exotics, welcome.
Byron Bowman, hello.
What's up, Byron?
Yes. So we were speeding back to
Uh,
make sure that we were here on time.
yes, our members got shorted a stream today, so don't think we would have had service out there anyway. I mean, we were flatlined. We got my old boat off to my son, so he's got a boat now. We christened it the Right Ray, caught a bunch of crappies and perch and bass and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
What's up,
And
Roland?
don't forget the lovely carp that we
Oh
caught.
yes, we caught several carp too.
My
Teflon Creek, what's
grandson
going on?
got the biggest keeper fish of the day with his bass. It was a keeper, but we didn't keep it.
Yeah, largemouth we don't keep. Roland, what's up, man?
Dennis Christensen, hello.
Well, we had a good day. Spent it all day on the water on the old boat, so I got to say goodbye to it properly.
Yep.
I got it running within hours of being there, so
Yeah.
then we had another thing. Not sure what happened, but somehow the gas line got cut. I mean, cut clean. So I'm out on the water when I discover it. So I have to hurry up and do a makeshift repair out there as we're drifting farther and farther away from my
We were
son.
floating and floating. I said, should I put out the anchor? And Ken's like, yes. And my son's like waving to us from shore because we're quite a ways out into the lake at this point when Ken discovers what's going on. And thank goodness he was able to use some of the equipment that we had on the boat to do a makeshift repair. Got it done so that at least we could get the motor going and get back to shore.
And we were able to fish today.
Yes, yes. And I gotta tell you, my granddaughter's 2. She was reeling in fish like a champ. She stayed out there in the kind of, it was a little bit chilly with the wind, and her little eyes were watering, and but she just hung in there, hung on the side of the boat, and was a trooper for the whole day.
I'm still floating. That's how soon we've been off the water.
3G, I already got the new boat, so I didn't need to cut the line.
Yep, we already In case you haven't kept up 3G, we got a new pontoon last weekend. We didn't get it. We didn't, which is a good thing because it was just had a massive hailstorm here in Portland. So
Lisa
it's
and
probably
Jay. That's so funny. So sounds like a nice LOL. Just never forget the boat plug, Kenny.
yeah. I've done it. Yellowstone products welcome.
He was able to do that makeshift change, and it was a really nice family outing. Although I have to tell you, at one point, Ken whipped around in his captain's chair and goes
Oh, you don't have
flying
to tell that about
backwards.
that.
Yeah, because the whole chair came
Yeah.
off of the pedestal and landed in the bottom of the boat. We're really lucky that Ken didn't go overboard.
I did manage. I bruised my ribs real bad. Bruised some ribs. Cut on this arm now. I at least matches this now. So, but it was a great weekend. Either way, it worked out good. Had a fun. Got to see my grandkids. Got to see my son and my daughter-in-law. Jen, what's going on?
Brian, that is so funny. Or Byron, sorry. Just switched to things in my head. Napping in the car, we call that carcolepsy. I love it.
Yeah, there were some crazies on the road today. They were all in my way, making me
They
mad.
were Ken. The crazy on the road was Ken.
No, it wasn't.
Yes. 100 miles an hour. I woke up as I was flattened against the window in the side of the car, and we're whipping around a corner like 1,000 miles an hour, passing
Whatever.
everybody, using the right lane to pass everybody.
Because the retards in Oregon can't figure out if somebody's behind you, it means move over. But they want to just keep going their merry old way.
Well, when they're already majorly exceeding the speed limit, I don't think they feel they need to move over.
Yeah, they're doing 67 in a 65. Oh,
Plastered onto the passenger side of the
Jeez.
vehicle.
she's so full of garbage.
No, I'm not. I wish you could have seen it. I was getting whiplash.
Yeah, you're so full of it.
Whiplash.
What's up, Mike? Good to see you. Did you say hello to Nathan? Hovey's here. Welcome, Nathan.
Hello, hello. Happy
Jen.
Father's Day again, everybody.
Jen, you.
Our Aquatic Universe with Mike B. Hello, hello, hello. It says, what's up, Kenny, Danny, and friends? It's good. All things good.
Skull Xanadu. Ain't much to be scolling about lately, though.
Ken's very angry at his Vikings.
Very. We keep Cousins and kick Cook to the curb. That makes so much sense.
Byron, the for people who can afford a speeding ticket. Move over.
I mean, it's not like I'm not giving them advance notice. I'm flashing my lights, letting them know I'm coming. Get the hell out of my way. If a guy's
if you
flashing
think
his
he's
lights,
kidding, he's not.
no, I give them plenty of notice. Hey, I'm coming up quick. Better move over. And they still don't. And it's not like there's somebody in the right lane that would prohibit them from continuing down their merry way. They just want to be a jerk. So I always make sure to get right where I'm almost putting my trailer hitch bumped.
He's
on
your worst nightmare.
Just to let them know, yeah, jerk, you were supposed to get over.
Catfish, Craig's Catfish Cave says, like a madman, move. I'm late for my stream. And that's exactly like what it was.
I don't worry about that, Nathan. If they're dumb enough to brake check me, they'll have to deal with the angry Marine when that happens.
Oh my gosh. But we made it.
Yep, we made it.
I don't know
Patty's
if I would
Petite Tanks,
actually
what's
call
going
it
on?
safe and sound.
George RB3, welcome. Mexicali, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, Melvin's Reef did a wonderful roast of you the
Oh
other
my
night,
God,
George
we were laughing.
RB3.
Yeah, he roasted me and Danny. He roasted
Yep.
George. He roasted Fishy Biz. And then he did Funk. Funk had me at Danny finally, because we were supposed to be getting to sleep so we could make it to this trip the next day. And I stayed up till midnight, and then I finally had to tell him I had to go.
Yeah, that was crazy. Ken was laughing so hard. He was literally just crazy.
I don't recall what you're talking about, Mike, Mr. Universe.
Laugh out loud, Kenny. I remember you were streaming and driving back from a fish event and you got pissed and said something and realized, oh shit, I'm streaming. It was great.
I don't recall this. If Stephen P. and Miss Foxy have come in, welcome, guys.
That was great. It was a great way to come in. Fast and speedy. Never let it be said that Ken doesn't put his all into his live streams.
Yes.
He have to start the live stream from the road.
Which I've done before.
Oh, we know. Too funny. Can you look beat though?
I am. I am tired.
He had a good Father's Day though.
Yes, had a blast.
And then while we were gone, dime size hail fell from the skies. And literally, as we were kind of driving up the streets, it was like snow. It snowed here.
You got to do a poop poop. Jen, you just gave you $1.99 with two poops on it.
With a poop, 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 poop.
That was pathetic.
I
Pathetic.
Well, it's because I started to
Regina
cough.
Phalanges, what is going on? Skipper's Aquarium, welcome. I was
Yeah.
able to hook up on my son's Wi-Fi late last night to hit the auction.
Yep, he did do that.
There's Miss Jenna P. Welcome.
Oh, collaboration and curiosities. I'm just gonna have to do a single poop for all those poops because I don't think I can poop that much. Poop poop. It's a string of poops.
Good to hear there, Skipper.
Aw, Monster Fish Gal got another grandbaby coming, Roxanne. This time it's a boy.
Nice.
All right.
Boys are fun.
Yep. Although Ken was a bad influence. Our grandson decided that he'd start repeating some of Ken's finer words and then told his mom, well, Grandpa says it.
No, his exact words were, he told his sister to shut up, and then she goes, you don't say that. Oh, he looks up at her and says, oh, only Grandpa's allowed to say that. Don't bring me into your trouble, boy.
Chance Larson says only the finest words, right?
That's right. That is right. And welcome to the chat there, Chance. Oh my God.
What?
That when when Melvin was doing you guys have to go back and watch that replay. I'm telling you, it was hilarious. He did one on Funk, and if you all recall, if anybody watched the live stream when Funk got his tattoo, Melvin nailed him to a T. It was hilarious. He had me laughing.
Collaboration of Curiosity says, if I'm going down, Grandpa's coming with me.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool, Lisa.
that's really, really cool. Here, let me put it up on the screen.
So your
Ta-da!
son just graduated?
Youngest son from Mississippi State just got his first full-time teaching job, and I don't know how to say that. Pascagoula High School, Mississippi, as a history teacher. I'm so excited for him and proud. You should be a proud mama. Thank you for sharing.
Lady D, what's going on?
And Monster Fish Gals, Lori's grandson is due in December.
Maybe he'll be a Christmas baby.
No, that'd be fine.
Then you have to name him Saint Nick.
That'd be fun. Yep. So I think we got a lot done this weekend. We've got the garage cleaned out. Now we can get all that fish tank equipment out there organized.
And then start downsizing, baby. We're going to get down to 40, then 30, then 20.
Well, 30 is my ultimate goal. So it'll be 30 big tanks.
Nathan, if you're having a snail problem, the easiest way to get rid of snails is get yourself a loach or a puffer fish. But I still, even though they're snails, I don't like to do things to them that are hateful, like pepper or salt. I just think that's mean.
I've never tried the pepper thing. Don't know if it works. I have no clue. I haven't even heard of it really until just now.
Hi, Linda Worth. Welcome. But yeah, this was a great weekend.
So one thing that we ran across that we hadn't ever run across is garlic scented worms.
Yeah, those things stunk, but they worked.
They worked like crazy and they smelled like garlic.
Yeah, I might have to go back out there before I leave for my trip to Illinois. I just don't know how well worms are going to do in my luggage. Oh my! Oh no, I'm Owen for a reason. I better do this before I forget, because that will be a bad situation out there in Pendleton.
Ken's Canines and Aquatics.
Kevin's Canines.
Thank you for the Kevin's. Good grief. I can't read. I can't say anything.
Jeremy, you know it's important. I'm calling you midstream to remind you to get those
99
worms out
cents.
of the boat.
Poop poop.
Yeah, I don't think you want rotten nightcrawler garlic smell. I don't think that's going to be a good combo. So, with that being said, they're in the, we're next to the captain's chair. They're in that.
Can you even believe this?
Honey, that was important. I mean, if he left those worms, I mean, it gets in the 80s every day there. So, I couldn't picture rotten worms with garlic smell. That would have been horrible.
So Nathan Hovia says, I have yo-yos, but they're slacking big time. I just wanted to get them in one area to remove the manual. Dump some food. And then they'll all go to the food, and then you scoop them all up.
And then they got snail traps.
Yep, they do have those. Which do work, by the words. Lisa and Jay says, dead worms smell so bad.
Yeah, and then picture they're soaked in like garlic or something. I don't even know how that's good for the worm, really.
I ate 4 garlic cloves for dinner. I should be very healthy soon, Lady Diane says.
And no vampire will suck your neck tonight.
And she will be free from vampire attacks.
Yep, she sure will.
Yellowstone Aquatic says, Nathan, I've tried a baby carrot. I've tied a baby carrot to some fishing line and let it sit in the tank until it's covered with snails and then pull the carrot out. Also, great idea. Nathan Hovey. Yeah, I got to get something. ASAP. Awesome. Yep.
But I will also tell you, sir, that generally speaking, if you got a snail at overload, that's generally that you're overfeeding.
Really, Lisa? I never heard that. Garlic makes my arm flare up bad.
Wow.
Huh? And I always thought garlic was so good for you. Interesting. I like the carrot idea, but you could probably do that with zucchini or green bean, something.
3G. Those poor carrots, what did they do to you? Try chickens. They are yum yum crunchy bites for chickens. Dee Dee Fish Den, welcome. Yeah,
Huh.
there you go. Stephen P says, feel free to mail me
Mail.
snails. I got a hungry puffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got a puffer and a few tanks with your loaches, that generally will take care of snails. My chaka will even eat the Malaysian trumpet snails.
Wow. Nathan Hovey says, I'd say over the last week I've collected 9 ounce clams and pests. Yes, I'm really bad at overfeeding and know it's got to stop, but I always wonder if I didn't feed them though. Or didn't feed them enough. See, I can't read tonight. I don't know. Just
Probably because we can't even hardly see the chat.
yeah, it seems to be smaller these days. What's up with that?
It's not getting smaller, honey. We're just getting older.
Is
What's
anybody
up,
else
fish?
having this problem?
What's up, fish streams? Yes, that was very nice gesture of Jenna and Stephen P. last night. They bought some of our Japanese blue gold double swords for Lady Diane. That's just the kind of peeps they are. Mystery Snail Guardians is not liking all the snail talk.
Yep. But sometimes you just have to reduce the amount of snails that you have.
Yeah, but that's always a surefire sign is if you get them, it's usually you're overfeeding. Snails are actually your buddy if you use them the right way. They will let you know when you're not doing things right. Stephen P says, pest snails, gardens, the delicious kind.
The baby Oscar Vieja mixes did not survive.
I didn't think they would. I mean,
Yeah.
well, that's going to make Miss June mad because she was really looking forward to having some.
Well, they're starting to get frisky again.
Well, they're going to be separated.
Yeah, they did not. They got to the wiggler stage and then they disappeared. Boop, boop, boop,
Well,
before we could even get any out of there. Ken was planning on grabbing some, but Did not get to them in time, which was sad.
Well, it doesn't help when you got a 2 pound Vieja biting your fingers the whole time you're trying either.
She is not a nice fish. Look at her. She's still staking that territory, chasing fish away from her rock.
Yeah, she's going to have to go to a different tank.
See, look at her going after the manganese. And the Oscar's right there with her.
Then we figured out we have to get some more better lids on the 300 gallon because I was turned off lights the other night, and one of these kamikaze Brycons comes flying out of the tank, bounces off the wall, and lands on the other side of the tank. Luckily, in water, kind of shaking his head like, "What happened? You're a dummy. That's what happened." Paul McCarthy, what's going on, sir?
Whips World says, "I'm back, baby. Hope all are well. Happy Father's Day to all that it applies to."
Yes. Happy Father's Day to all the men's out there. And the single mamas that have to play daddy. Happy Father's Day to you too.
Yeah. Regina Valantes. Whippy!
Mick Paul, she calls him.
See? No. Whippy. See?
Whippy.
That's funny. I enjoy that. So yeah, Kenny was really happy to spend some time with the grandkids. Maven is getting closer and closer to wanting to interact with Ken. She's been very shy. She's extremely shy. And this weekend I got her to hang out with me and talk to me, so I was very excited
She
about
does
that.
not like Grandpa.
She just watches him. She watches everything he does. Now, which is funny because all the kids love Ken. They all pretend to dislike him, but they get so excited when he comes over. So funny. Kenny, you're brilliant.
Okay, I'm tired of dealing with this. We're going to have to get me a new headset.
Now we can't hear you.
I'm going to smack you in a minute. Just going to.
Whatever. Oh, that was about. Oh, Chance Larson says, is she a Packers fan? That would explain it.
Ooh. I don't even want to pick on the Packers right now. They're in the same boat as my Vikings, so we'll be fighting for last place this year. Nona, what's going on, sister? But yes, the Fish Fam auction was really good this week again. Peplin and Roxy had some cool stuff. Daddy and I did, what did we do this time? I did a 6-pack of the Banded Gungeons. We did a trio of the Japanese blue gold double swords, and then we did a trio of stack endlers. And then there were a bunch of betas and all kinds of cool stuff. Killifish.
Listen to this, Lady Diane. I had these huge plans for dinner, as Emily doesn't get in for Father's Day until tomorrow. I made a citrus marinade for chicken to grill. Was all done slaving over it. Went to add the last bit.
Dumped it all over. Oh.
Dumped it all over the kitchen.
I'm sorry. If you went through that much effort in my house, that would be 3-second rule back into the pan. You're going to cook on it gnarlies that might have fell on it anyway.
Oh my gosh. Richard Reynolds says, that stinks, Lady Diane.
I would have did the 3-second rule for sure.
You would not have. Oh.
I'm going to fry that hair right out of there.
Whips World says, "Oh no, Diana! Fish dreams. I ordered breather bags and they are delayed in the mail."
I will say, guys, the mail system of late has been disappointing, I will say. I I was running real good, very low fatality rates, and they got me good about a week ago. Now,
Hector Lara, happy Father's Day to you too. Welcome. And hello, Salient Aquatics. Yeah. So, yeah, Ken had his big fall in the boat. And then we were driving home on the way back and we had stopped and gone through a drive-through.
oh God.
And so I was getting Ken's food out because he doesn't like me to delay his presentation. So I handed him the food, put it on the middle console, and put the fries in the middle little section. Ken goes whipping around a corner per usual, and all the fries go flying over and just slide off over all over onto the floor of the car. And Ken goes, "You should have left these in the bag." So I picked up the nearly empty box of flies and put them back in the bag. Whips World says Ken hurt himself. That's a shocker.
Ah, yep.
Yeah. And then Ken, when we were driving the boat down to the reservoir, he goes, "Did I put the lock back on the boat?" And he's like, on the hitch. He said, "Did I lock that?" And I'm like, "Well, you probably did. I can't imagine that you wouldn't have. It'll be fine." We get down there, and my son goes, "Hey, what'd you do with this lock?" It was just sitting on the hitch. It wasn't put in.
Yeah, Saline, and I bruised my ribs today. That's why I'm not as chirper as
Yes.
normal. Uh,
I think he meant chipper, but
Chirper, chipper, whatever.
chirper's fine too. Chirp chirp. Westworld says, "Not the fries, save the fries." Poor Kenny. It was just one of those things where it was a whole series of different little events that didn't go well. It was the gas line to the motor that had been sliced through. There was the seat coming off the captain's chair, coming off the actual pedestal. It was the fries dumping all over the floor.
Duckweed's a lot like snails. If you're seeing a lot of duckweed, you must have a lot of stuff in your tank that's feeding that duckweed. But I I personally do not mind duckweed. Danny hates it with a passion.
Hate it. It kills all my plants. It's gotten stuck up in filters and killed almost everything in the tank. I do not like duckweed.
M&C, what's going on, brother?
Salient Aquatic says that sit ups will help heal your ribs.
Pass.
Oh no! Oh my gosh. Regina, oh my gosh. I so relate to this. Lady Diana, I dumped an entire 3-gallon bucket of water today on a fully occupied electrical strip. I tripped. LOL. Totally tripped a main breaker. All tanks completely shut down.
Yep, that'll happen.
Oh my
But just be
gosh.
glad you're not like Danny and start fires. She starts fires that our electrical
Hector
main
says, thanks
did
for the
not turn
answers,
off.
guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Not good. Not good. I was I did something with an electrical strip the other day. What was it? I think I got water near one. It wasn't on it, but near it. And I was very thankful. Lady Diane says, Regina, it's just not a good day to be walking around. Where's my angel? That's why we have to keep Lady Diana's angel around so that these kinds of things don't happen to me.
Well, then I would say that angel's failing miserably.
Well, it's working great for me.
Tampa Tom, what's going on, brother? Good to see you.
Craig's Cave says, I have double trip switched here just in case. Oh no. M&C Aquatics. My crazy doe vibe broke another set of lids in his tank today. What's
Those
he
Novi,
doing? Just
man,
like
smacking the top.
smashing?
Probably going to jump and smacking the lid.
See, Lady Diane says, LOL, Danny. Told you it was magical. It sure is. I don't know if you can see it there. It's such a pretty little angel. It's made out of tiger's eye. I love this little girl. My little angel.
How do you know it's a girl?
Because I connect with her essence.
Night Owl Aquatics, welcome to the chat.
Hector, I've thought that many, many times. Fish dens should be made with power strips, holders built into them. It needs to be like a remote control holder where you just slip in the power strip and then can plug everything in.
Oh man.
What's a chipper?
Kenny, I've never lost a boat, but I've lost 6 chippers over 33 years. Twice because the pin broke that locks the hitch. Once because the whole hitch broke off the truck. Once broke the ball off. Wow. But I understand because I haven't had to deal with that whip because I am not in a state that I have to worry about rusting out cars.
Yeah, that's true.
Usually when that stuff's happening, it's in states where they salt the roads and there's been oxidizing rust to get on the stuff.
Yeah. The worst thing was Kenny went to a boat launch one time and backed the boat in, and the axle got caught down in a little pit at the bottom of the boat ramp, and it literally off the trailer. So Ken had to, but
my wife didn't think it would ever happen. That was a day in itself too. Okay, I was fired up. I went right up to the gate and I said, "Okay, you guys owe me a trailer." And the guy got kind of lippy with me, and I said, "Bro, this ain't the time or the place to mess with me because I can go postal on you real quick." He goes, "Oh, is that so?" So then I go back to I said, I'm done talking to you. I went down and went to get my truck because I was going to try to make it to a trailer place because literally my boat and kids' wife are all in the water at this point. So anyway, 2 minutes later, 6 rent-a-cops show up with their tasers on the side like they're going to – I'm like, I ain't got time for your nonsense. There's my trailer. Well, actually, there's your trailer, and you guys are paying for it. I want to do your job since you're all here, and there's 6 of you. I'm assuming that out of 6 of you, one of you can get a report done. So be sure to do that.
And Ken left, and I had to stay with the boat in the water while Ken went to go find a trailer.
which I got
because
done.
he did. And it was an awesome trailer. It's the one that we just gave to my son with that particular boat.
It was a 2005 easy load trailer, so it was awesome. And
Yeah.
by the time I made the state pay me back and all that, the new trailer ended up costing me like $20. So I ended up with a better trailer and cost me $20.
Oh, I know. Chance Larson. So the top fin removal vac, it simply doesn't work. Can't believe they still sell it. Yeah, I got one and I hate that little thing. It doesn't work at all. It's terrible. Tampa Tom Fishing says I've done that, Ken. Low tide only gets you once.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've never gone back to that
It wasn't
fishing
anything to do
spot
with low
ever.
tide. It's that they had not maintained their boat ramp. And at the bottom of the boat ramp
Yeah.
was a bunch of bigger rocks that were like sharp rocks. And my boat trailer tire got caught in one of those. So then when I went to go out of there, it basically ripped my axle off my trailer. I could not believe it. I was
And I'm
not a
just
happy
sitting there
camper.
going, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? But as per usual, Ken somehow managed to take care of it all and get everything handled. And I didn't have to sit there overnight with the boat or anything.
I had
He had it handled
my
that
first
day. That
my
day.
first priority was to get a trailer. And if that would have fell through, then I was going to take the journey all the way up the rest of the Columbia to the Willamette, drive it down to the Willamette, and I had a mooring place that was going to let me keep it there for a few days because I told them the situation. They weren't even going to charge me. They were going to be straight up, just you can keep it here till you get your new trailer, no problem. Which I thought was pretty cool of them.
Yeah, that was super nice. So
But
Ken had a
luckily,
couple of plans.
I'm glad I got to do the first option because it would not have been fun because it was getting close to dark. And I don't know the upper Willamette like I know the lower Willamette. So I guess it would be the lower Willamette, wouldn't it? Because it
Yeah,
started.
that would have been
But I
flipped.
didn't know that section of river, and I certainly didn't want to navigate it at nighttime, not knowing the river.
The Tampa Tom says, I drove too far down at low tide and it fell off the end, getting stuck and broke it when someone pulled me back up.
Oh, yep, trailers are fun. Now, we have been lakes where I've had to really maneuver to get the boat in because the water line's down like 20 feet. I don't know. We won't even attempt that with the new boat. Won't even attempt it.
Craig's Catfish Cave. We had a trailer and a four-wheel drive borrowed to pick a lounge up. We loaded the lounge and drove the first set of light bill braked and the trailer came off, went straight through the back window. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Says the bang was crazy. $60 lounge cost me a $300 window. That's terrible. RD Youngbauer. Boats are worth it. Thumbs up. I don't have one, but not looking.
Boats are like houses, but it's only starting when you buy it. It's not the end all. I mean, there's always something going on with houses and boats.
But I got some really nice, thick beach towels from Costco this week because of the two guys that we rescued with our boat last weekend. So I feel so bad for them to get a couple of thick, really big beach towels to use as either blankets or people can use them to dry off with.
Oh my
I'm going to keep
goodness.
those on the
Now the
boat.
stories are coming out. My buddy borrowed a brand new truck from a friend to pull his boat ashore. Laugh out loud. The Great Pacific pulled the truck into the ocean. That right there sounds like a Southwest commercial, man. Want to get away? I mean, if I
Lady
there's
Diane,
no
I
way
love
if I
Costco beach towels.
there's no way if I did that to a buddy's truck.
Oh no, M&C Aquatics. What sucks is to be fishing on the bank. Someone on the other side casts out their line, break, and their 12-ounce sinker hits you in between the eye. I would think that would crush your skull.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you something there, M&C. When you raise children on fishing, yeah, I've been snagged in places men shouldn't be snagged. We'll just leave it at that.
Oh. Oh. Richard Reynolds, boat, a hole in the water in which to throw your money.
Yeah.
I have to say, Ken spent $3,500 or something like that on the boat that we just gave to my son. My husband has had that boat for 22 years. So many memories, so many fabulous times, stories, adventures, all this exciting stuff has happened with that boat. And now we give it to we even memories with it today with him and his family. So I would say worth it. Loved it. Whips World, how do you make that call? So you see what happened was.
Yeah. Yeah, Sneaker Wave came along, and I thought your truck was bigger and people. Yeah, turn it on the people. You told me you had the best truck in America, and it didn't hold up to that. It didn't hold up to those waves, so I was not impressed. Matter of fact, you're lucky I don't sue you.
Can you imagine getting that call? Oh my gosh. Whips World, I love the way that you just turned that situation around and made it absolutely hilarious. Oh my gosh. Because I'm thinking the horror of the whole thing. And now it's just funny.
You got angelfish just begging for food right now.
I know.
Poor little guys didn't get to eat. We went through and fed, like power fed all the babies before we left yesterday. So these guys did not get to eat yesterday.
Lady Diane says, I love pontoon boats. So jelly. Yep, me too. It is.
Would have liked to have gotten out this weekend, but it would not have been
good here in this part.
Would not have been a good. It was pretty stormy and nasty, so I wouldn't have been fishing at all. And we weren't originally going to go and spend the night there. We were going to come back last night, but
yeah.
But then Danny says, I packed a bag just in case. When Danny says bag just in case, that's her subliminal message. We are staying.
No, it's always a choice, Kenny. Your choice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right.
I just have the contingency plan in place. I have to have a contingency plan in place.
Don't laugh at her, Lady Diane. She's not funny. Nice, George.
Nice. I just happened to pack pajamas. Well, yes, so we had the pajamas, we had, my makeup remover, we had my makeup to put on in the morning, we had my pills. We packed Kenny extra clothes. Yep. And then they kicked the poor little Maven out of her bedroom. They had two trundle beds set up for Kenny and I. So that was interesting. And Maven wouldn't go to sleep last night. She was so excited to be sleeping in her brother's room that, and so we were all watching her on the nanny cam. Super cute.
Yeah, I made my daughter-in-law blush because she says, "Well, I went ahead and turned off the camera, being you guys are in there." I said, "That's probably a safe bet. You don't want to see what goes on behind closed doors." Had her blushing. My wife made me quit though. She said, "Quit picking on her." Hillbilly
Yes.
Aquatic, what's going on, man? Well, I wonder if Mr. Griff is going this evening.
I don't know. I haven't heard. But then again, we've been out of cell service most of the day. Lady
Boy,
Diane
these
says, I love
guys are
nanny
going
cams.
nuts with the. I don't know if you've been watching this new thing they put where when you put hearts and stuff on the side, see that heart? If you click on that, there's like laughing and all this stuff. And if you're on YouTube, you can actually see it when they hit the laughs and the hearts. It's kind of cool.
Those are cool.
Kind of like when you're on Facebook and stuff.
Craig's Catfish Cave is asking, do you pack band-aids for Kenny injuries just in case? Usually, usually I do have. And I'm on the lookout for a good new first aid kit for the boat.
Shut your mouth. Shush your mouth.
So Aquaria Life Stephanie says, Happy Father's Day to all of you fish dad. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How you doing, Steph?
Regina Phalange, that yes, that's usually me because somebody said, Hey, do we have a pair of pliers? And I said, Dang it, I just cleaned out my purse.
I'll never forget my son's face. Danny was cleaning out her purse one time over at his house for some apparent reason. And I kid you not, she pulled a screwdriver out this long.
I have that screwdriver still.
My son says, Mom, why are you carrying a shank in your
I'm
purse?
going to go get it. I'm going to show you what I was carrying in my mini purse.
I will be in your neck of the woods in exactly less than 30 days now, Whip. That is, if you haven't moved to Tennessee yet. I heard you're moving to Tennessee.
Okay, I got it. Okay. This was the and he's like, what are you doing with the screwdriver like that in your purse? So, doesn't every woman
Yeah, Danny's going to shank somebody one day.
Can I ask you in all seriousness why you have that in your purse? I'm like, well, my new license plates came and I needed to put the new license plate on, and this was the first screwdriver I could. Right, Regina? You never know.
What's up, Nano Aquarium guy? Good to see you.
It goes really a wrench. I'll show my wrench next week. But you never know what's going to be in my purse. out and say, Ken's got a couple of screws loose.
Well, that's a given. Everybody in the family knows that.
Stephanie says it's okay, Danny. I carry a pink taser. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, that's so
What's that say?
funny.
5 minutes to what?
Wapner, the People's Court, Judge Wapner.
Oh.
So, Mr. Birds, you have 4 minutes left. Thank you, Griffin, for putting in your link.
Oh, he already
your...
did it? Dang it, I'm half a second late. Oh, shoot, Griff. Damn it. I forgot
See?
changed his name, too. I got it all screwed up, Griff. What do you expect from Kenny E, really? But at least I got him going that way.
Whips World says, random guy, do you have a wrench? Danny, I do. And pulls out a 90-pound wrench out of her purse. Yeah, wait till I show you my wrench. I need to remember. I need to make myself a note.
Yeah. This wrench would make all mods jealous.
Get wrench for live stream. My pen ran out of ink. There we go. All right, I have my note. So next week, I just saw it too. It's out in my garage. I was like, there's my wrench.
Oh, tell me, I think the same thing every day, Lady Diane. How she puts all this crap in that purse. There's people that hoard it at their houses. Daddy's a purse hoarder. She hoards stuff in her purse. She found a box of chiclets from like back when I was in the Marines in that purse, I think.
You know what, though? I have been told by several different people that they want me to be on their apocalypse survival team. So, me and my purse. The zombie apocalypse team, they want me. I have the most amazing purse.
Which says that doubles as a morning star of Lady Diane.
3G says, I've got a hammer. Who needs a wrench?
Oh, without a doubt, Byron. We'll go hashtag screwdriver to Griff tonight. That's a good one. That's already done. So when you go over to Griff, it's hashtag screwdriver. Absolutely. Very fitting.
You guys are so funny. You remind me of the strangest things, because my poor son, he was like, why? Why do you have that? I wish you could have seen his face and the conversation that ensued from that. Because he's like, I need a screwdriver. And I'm like, will this work? Oh. I love you guys.
Yeah.
I really do.
Well, guys, right here in a minute or two, we're going to head over to Griff's. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I want to thank all my members and super chatters. You guys are great. All my moderators for keeping us safe. And, of course, the replay and lurker crew. Thanks for stopping in. And, of course, all of you crazies that come in here every Sunday night and hang with us. We appreciate you. Be looking for some new stuff coming down the road. Danny and I have got a few projects working. And you'll start to see videos on them soon, because I've been on Danny about getting one in particular done. I want to see the critters that we have for them in their happy place. So anyway, guys, we'll head on over to Griff, hashtag screwdriver. So same place, same time next week. Be sure to check us out on Friday night, ASE We'll have Friday night 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, and then my member stream will be back on schedule this coming Sunday 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and of course me and Danny 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday nights. Anyway, guys, love all of you. You guys have a great Father's Day. Hopefully all you guys had a great day. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. As always, love your fish. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Oh my God, man.